Hello and welcome to This Week at Endicott. I'm Maya Gerard.
And I'm Patrick O'Donnell. Here's what's happened this week across campus.
Celebrate the holidays as the CAB Gullibration continues with Deca and hot chocolate mason jars in the LSB lobby at noon. At 5 p.m., join Public Safety and SGA for gingerbread cookie decorating in Lower Callahan.
During the dinner rush, stop by CAB and the Physiology Club present holiday gratitude cards just outside the Callahan dine-in. Then at 6 p.m. in the LSB 247, Deca presents what not to do at the office holiday party.
At 7 p.m., CAB and her campus are featuring cinnamon rolls and a holiday movie in Lower Callahan. Then, starting at 8 p.m., stop by the All Night Write. Don't have a writing center appointment, but need one before finals? No worries. Drop by the second floor of the library anytime until midnight. No appointment is necessary, and pizza and coffee will be provided.
On Thursday, spend some quality time with adults playing board games during game night at Beverly Senior Center, playing with some more young style. Assist with children programming at Steph's Kitchen. You can sign up for these events with Blue Buzz.
At 6 p.m., Gaming Gulls presents Mystery Game Night featuring Clue and Betrayal at the House on the Hill. Stop by LSB 347 to get your game on. At 7 p.m., the CAB Gullibration presents a gingerbread house decorating contest in Lower Callahan.
At 7:30 p.m., the Repertory Dance Ensemble presents faculty dance concert in the Rose Performance Hall. It's Park Reese night for late night Loca starting at 8 p.m. Then at 9 p.m., Gully's the place to be for the class of 2018 senior week details.
Fridays always feature a number of community service opportunities. These include the Community Giving Tree, where you can help sort and organize donations to distribute to families in need in Middleton, Mass. Volunteers at Landmark Senior Living Happy Hour complete tasks that involve setup, engaging with residents during the entertainment, and cleanup. For Northeast ARC, Friday night happenings engage in fun activities with people with developmental disabilities. Sign up for any or all of these events through your Blue Buzz email.
Also on Friday, learn about workplace benefits and salary negotiation. At noon in the LSB auditorium at 7 p.m., head to Lower Callahan for one of our CAB famous bingo night at 8. The Winter Wonder Ball starts in Gullies.
On Saturday, go skating at Frog Pond in Boston Common. The bus departs from the Post Center bus stop at 2 p.m. Your $15 ticket includes transportation, admission to Frog Pond, and ice skate rentals. Sign up through your Blue Buzz. When you return, enjoy some movies and mashed potatoes starting at 8 p.m. in Lower Callahan.
Now we have EC Sports with Matt and Lauren.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of EC Sports. For ECTV, I'm Matt Pritchard.
And I'm Lauren LaCava.
The men's basketball team fell to Nichols last week and beat Curry College on Saturday, where Keith Brown had 24 points on the day. The Gulls look to take on Bridgewater State on Saturday at 1 o'clock. They are 3-2 on the season so far and 1-1 in the CCC.
The women's basketball team beat both Nichols and Curry this past week. The Gulls were led by Emily Pratt, who had 16 points on the night. They look to take on Salem State at 1 o'clock on Saturday. The Gulls are 4-1 on the season so far and 2-0 in the CCC.
And the men's hockey team has done nothing but win. This past weekend, they defeated Western New England 5-3 on Friday. On Saturday, 7 different Gulls found the back of the net to win 9-2. The men's team will host Johnston Wales on Friday and travel to Rhode Island for the same matchup on Saturday, and looking into Tuesday to take on rival Salem State.
The women's ice hockey team defeated Savvy Regina on Saturday 3-1. Tenno Perry, Ellen Carter, and Jillian Gibbs all scored on the day. This Friday, the Gulls travel to Connecticut to tackle Wesleyan, and on Saturday, take on Plymouth State at home.
And that'll do it for this week's edition of EC Sports. For ECTV, I'm Matt Pritchard.
And I'm Lauren LaCava. Have a great week, Gulls.
On Sunday, be part of the Heart Yoga fundraiser at Empower Yoga on Annon Street in Beverly. The cost is $10 with an Endicott ID and benefits relay for life. Please arrive by 12:15 p.m.
Later, enjoy Elf the Musical at the Wayne Theater in Boston. The bus will depart from the Post Center bus stop at 4:30 p.m. and the show starts at 6 p.m. Tickets include transportation and a seat for the show and cost just $15. Get yours today through Blue Buzz.
The Motor Board Senior National Honor Society is holding a December can drive. All donations will be donated to the Beverly Bootstraps. Please bring the items to AC 155A.
Endicott alum Victoria Bonney visited campus to speak with students about her roles as a communications director and political strategist for a number of public officials and causes. She also took some time to talk with Jenna Brown for ECTV. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Jenna here with ECTV in the Post Center, and I'm here with Victoria Bonney, who is the Communications Director for Congresswoman Shelley Pingree of Maine. So I do understand that you are an Endicott alumni, right, of 06?
That's right, 2002. I started here before Twitter, before Facebook, before smartphones. Basically, the dinosaurs were on campus. It didn't look like this.
So what exactly did you study here at Endicott?
So when I started, I was a creative writing major, wrote lots of really great poetry that you don't want to read. And then I got the political bug because we had the invasion of Iraq. And I was very interested in the anti-war movement, and there was a man named Howard Dean running for president. I took an internship. I learned everything I could about politics, and then I wrote to this guy I saw on the internet, Professor Michael Kilburn, and I said I'd like to become a poli-sci major. He said, well, it doesn't exist yet, but let's work on it and we'll create it. And so we did, and it was one of the better decisions I ever did. And he was very resourceful in getting me to be a columnist at the Endicott Observer. I got a little nickname on campus when I would go to parties called Liberal Tory. I embraced it. And one of those op-eds that I wrote in the Observer, I sent into the Boston Globe. It got published in the International Herald Tribune and kind of set me forward in this career path of political communications.
And can you talk a little bit about how you've used social media to communicate to the public?
Well, we've probably all woken up in the last few months and seen our president tweeting quite a bit. So when the president is using the bully pulpit to tweet, everybody else has to as well. And so what I would say is it's not just journalists on Twitter anymore. Everyone should be on Twitter. It's not only where we're getting information about public policy, but it's a way to activate and put pressure on politicians you may not agree with. So follow the hashtags. Every state has a political hashtag, so you can get your news there. But if you don't have a Twitter account, you're really setting yourself up for failure. If you think it's going to be a liability when you apply for positions when you graduate, you're wrong. Just be careful what you share on there, but have a personality, develop a brand. If you care about the environment, follow people who care about the things you care about. It's important that people know what you stand for and who you are, and that's something that I think every employer will want.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any advice for up-and-coming students who are getting ready to graduate and maybe want to go into the political field?
Sure, meet everyone you can. Be nice, understanding that it takes a duck's back, let things roll right off of you. It's not personal in politics. And ask everyone their stories, listen when someone tells you, oh, I'm from Ohio. Hey, I have a friend from Ohio. Make all those connections and, bear out those threads, and they become a friend, and you can have them in your network. And eventually, when you need them, you're looking for a job, because campaigns aren't always successful, I've learned. You can call them up. So that's my advice.
All right. Well, thank you for having us and taking the time to talk with us. Back to the desk.
That's all we have this week, Gulls.
Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.